Hey guys, welcome back to the video. So today's February 9th, so just do some analysis. Okay, so currently we're in this area of balance on the 5-day time frame. So I've marked an LVN here on the 30-day volume profile and an LVN here on the 5-day profile. So we can see that like what happened was, just one second. So this is previous week value area, and we can see that we've accepted into it, and then we failed to accept above previous week POC, and we rejected off of 424, and that was a previous balance, previous like TPO POC of this day right here. This was February 4th, I think. So essentially, I'm going to keep that level there because it held nicely, and then if the level breaks, then it becomes mitigated. And then I got 195 here because this is from today. So this is the where most time was spent according to the TPO. So it'll be a good area of support. So it's all these red levels are just TPO POCs, which I talked about in one of my previous videos. So essentially, when I'm looking at this, so we rejected off this LVN and this TPO POC. So if this level breaks, this LVN breaks, then it means we should be bearish till here. If this breaks, we should be bearish till here. And basically, like once this breaks, we should be pretty bearish because like this is a whole balance area. But the only thing is that like because it's separated by LVNs, it could just stop at those LVNs and then become flip to bullish with the higher time frame. So um so that's basically how I look at it. So this could happen. So break here, and then maybe here we defend, accept back into value, and then or we could just break, and then we have, to be fair, we have accepted pretty well into this bounce. So let me see this candle right here. Okay, so if we just go up and then reject off of there again, then it's going to start building some nice value. And when it builds that value, it means that like there's like usually means that there's some nice support being built here. So from there I would lean more bullish. But yeah, it just really depends. Like everything is super like reaction based. Like you just see like what it does at the low, right? So like what we're accepting here, it makes sense to kind of like be bearish at the edge of the bounce, be bullish at the edge of the bounce. But like you never know what's gonna happen until it gets to that level. And then once it does something at the level, you can have a little bit of certainty about what's gonna happen. Like not much, you can see not much value has been built here, right? So this was today. So when we broke out of, tapped this LVN, then we broke out of this major bounce, and then there wasn't much resistance till we got up to the balance edge right here, right? So that's why yeah, this LVN was already formed, but I think this balance area is new, like just from today. But right, so it found resistance there, right? But until it did that, it just kept going up because there wasn't much volume built here, right? So that's just kind of how you look at it. Like until price finds like some kind of auction level that will stop it in its tracks, it's just gonna keep going. So yeah, that's basically it. We could just do this, or we could just do this. There's like 5 scenarios. I think that accepting here would be pretty difficult because I don't know, just maybe not difficult. I don't know, it would just be a very significant move to like accept back into here because it would mean that like we'd be back on track to like go to 26,000s and make more all-time highs. Yeah, that's basically it. You mean like technically speaking, there's probably like a million of these that I could draw because it could just do this and then it could do this and then it could do that, or it could um do this and do this and do that. So there's technically speaking, there's like a million different paths that I could draw, which is why it's good to like not fixate on that too much and just like when you get to the level, just see what happens. Watch the order flow and just react accordingly.